So the Anime Awards is coming up, and oh man, I could talk about a lot of things when it comes to the Anime Awards, and the fact that To Your Eternity got completely fucking shafted from the awards is some goddamn bullshit. But one thing I have been seeing talked about a lot is that Eren Yaegar is nominated for both the Best Protagonist and Antagonist slot, and it has come up into the question of, is Eren a protagonist or an antagonist in this current anime? And in a broader sense, what the hell even defines a protag and an antag anyways? Well, this is what I'll be discussing and trying to break down in today's video. What is the meaning behind being a protag and an antag, and which one Eren really falls into. Also, there will be some spoilers in this video, so if you haven't read up to Attack on Titan or haven't watched any of the final season, then I would suggest not watching this video, of course. So to get this easy stuff out of the way, let's break down the protag and antag discussion. Most people, when they think of a protag and an antag, they usually think of a good guy and a bad guy, and I really can't fault them for that. In a traditional sense, protags usually are the good guys and antags are usually the bad guys. In this way, it's much easier to write the story than the other way around. Not to mention, this way is also really relatable to an audience. Most people will always root for the good guys since it's easier to sympathize with them, and we are able to understand their rationality for what they're doing and what they need to do. Though I would say that in the past, decade, the villain protagonist also has been in rising popularity. The best examples that I could think of when it comes to the villain protagonist is Lelouch from Code Geass and Light Yagami, aka Kira from Death Note. Now, of course, people would disagree, saying that these two are both antags and protags, but I beg to differ on this note. If we look up the actual definition of the word, protagonist and antagonist does not relate to both good guys and bad guys, but rather a prominent figure or someone who supports a certain ideals and another character who tries to challenge those ideals of said character. With this, protags and antags can honestly be any type of person, as long as they are the person we're experiencing the story through and the other character challenges the viewpoints of said character in the world that they're interacting with. So, with that working definition, we can now circle back to why you really clicked on this video. Eren Yaegar. Would we consider Eren Yaegar a protagonist or an antagonist in the story of Attack on Titan? And honestly, I still have no fucking idea. The definition roadblock was the easy part, and I thought that this was going to be a little short video I could put out. What I wasn't expecting was the roadblock of the narrative mess that Attack on Titan was. Listen, yes, we can easily say that Eren is the protag because he's been the protag for 3 seasons. That would be the end of the video, but you know me, I have to nitpick every little thing, and sadly it's a blessing and a curse. In Season 4, Eren was clearly on it, but the narrative focus seemed to have moved away from just him and is now Broughton. In the previous seasons, we had multiple splitting plates, but each one at least felt like they couldn't really exist without Eren's deep involvement in some way. Yet in Season 4, about half the anime we didn't have to see Eren for a good while, and when we did, it felt like instead of him just being the main focus, we had multiple main focuses now. We had the Marlians with Gabi, Falco, and Reiner, the Jaegerists with Eren, Zeke, and Yelena, and the Scout Regiment with the characters that we've been following with since Season 1. So with this new season and how it approached the character plots, it makes things a lot harder to pinpoint the true answer. Or so I thought. While writing the script for the video, my initial answer was that he is a protagonist because he's still a focus in some way, plus we have Marley and Armin and the gang opposing him, they would be treated as antagonists. But with the way it's set up, we are not just getting Eren's view with the antags just being there anymore. We're getting a completely different perspective of events going on during the invasion of both Marley and in Paradise. And when it comes to it, what I'm trying to say is that in Season 4 it feels like 3 different stories are being told. One about a Marleyan boy trying to save his friend, another about a boy who wants to take revenge on the world, and another about a group of friends trying to save their own from himself. So in a way, each one are protags in their own story while also being antags to either one or other stories. Adding along the working definition that we have using for protags and antags, the bullshit comes down to yes, you can argue that Eren is a protag in his own story while also being the antag in the others. So yeah, as much as I hate to agree with it, I will say that him being nominated twice does at least make sense as to if he truly fits the bill. Now, does he deserve these slots? Well, that's actually a whole different discussion. I may revisit that at another time since I have yet to actually watch all the anime that's been nominated, so I at least want to see what the competition has stacked against Eren before I make such a decision. I'm also not gonna get too much of a good reaction with the way I came up with this answer, but can you blame me? This video opened up just how much of a change both character and storytelling went into the season. And the studio Mappa is just going by what the anime is doing, so I can't even blame them for this action. This is solely on Ishiyama for writing it in such a way. Though remember, despite actually bagging on this anime quite a bit, I do end up enjoying it and popping off in the big moments. But I would like to hear your comments down below and at least let me know what you think of the whole thing. Do you think Eren is more of an antagonist or a protagonist? And do you think he should have been nominated in the first place? And of course, thank you, you lovely DGens, for watching this video and giving me your precious time for these dumbass ideas. Special thanks to ZKBs for making the fire background, Prod T-Plays for the amazing outro remix, and of course, thank you for Sage, my apologies for saying that wrong if I did, for making the character model that you see now and the character model for the end card. I'll leave all their links in the description for you guys to go check them out and like all their stuff. And of course, if you liked the video and you want to see more of me, please think of subscribing to my channel. It would really help me out and you would be a very rad person. And as always, stay hydrated, my little DGens, and I'll see you guys in the next video.